Before I could even look down. It was faster than I would have ever imagined it being. We spun. I have no way of telling you whether this is accurate or not, but some of the folks that saw us said we spun 10 to 15 times before we hit the ground. And the only thing that I could see was brown earth and blue sky, just a line at the horizon, because the spin was just incredibly rapid. I fired one time through the wall. There was a tin wall on the side here, and it was obviously Somalis. I could hear them talking. And to be honest with you, at that point, the rules of engagement are the last thing in my mind. This is a desperate situation, and my first reaction is keep the Somalis away from this crash site. So I fired a bunch of rounds through the wall, and those people went away. And I fired a couple of rounds at a couple of guys that tried to come around the nose. Scared I was, and the whole ordeal was right then, because what I think is that they all came from over here. There was obviously a lot more debris at the time, and I could hear them throwing stuff out of the way, and it was just an angry, violent mob. And we had been told that they did some pretty gruesome things to the Nigerians when they overran them in a fight prior to this one, and kind of thought that's what was in store for me. I was out of rounds again with this second weapon, and I still had a pistol on my side, and I never even thought of it. It never even came into my mind. I don't know why. I was totally focused on the rifle, and I had a survival knife, and that was all I had left. Never thought about killing myself. Some people have asked me that question. First guy that came around the nose, I'm pretty sure they thought they had killed everybody. They just didn't see me. Well, no, I felt like death was imminent right there. I mean, I didn't feel like there was going to be any other outcome to that particular situation. And I put the weapon across my chest and put my hands on it, just like that, laid back and looked up in the air. And I saw the movement out of the corner of my eye when the first guy came around, and I looked at him, and he stopped short. That's why I'm pretty sure they thought everybody was dead. And again, I don't know for sure that everybody was dead. I don't know that everybody was killed right there. They might have died later. I have no way of knowing that. I have to assume that they were, but I don't know.
What kind of things were they pulling on? You had mentioned you still had a pistol.
Yeah, everything. Boots, survival vest, shirt. They started taking my trousers off, and I hadn't been wearing underwear because it's very humid there, and if you don't get the shower often, that helps. Right. And when they saw that I had no underwear on, they stopped unzipping my trousers, zipped them back up, and it may seem like a small thing, but it probably saved my leg, because that gave it some protection when the bone actually came out the back. I had my green ID card and a green badge that gave us access to the Task Force Ranger compound around my neck, and that was all I had. No wallet, no other means of identification other than the pair name tag of this one, exactly the same. And when they pulled that green badge off around my neck, the guy stuck it in my face and he said, "Ranger, Ranger, you die Somalia." So they knew who we were, and they knew what it took to get into the compound.